Yes, I'm late. Hello. Sorry. Bear with me. I'm setting up, that's why we're all wobbly. Give me a minute. Sorry guys, one sec. I got a little bit held up. Oh, sorry about that. Good evening. I am still setting up, connecting power. Ben, I thought it was you when I walked past you now. Hello, Ben. Yes, Arnold. So yes, I got stuck in traffic, ran onto the platform, and then as I got here, I saw that. Nice little shed. So I had to do it hands-free. Right, there we go, we're sorted. Right. Hello, good evening. So yes, we've got Ben on the platform. Hello, Ben and Father Ben. We've got Arnold. Hello, Arnold. Trains and More is in as well. Clyde Bridge is also in. 14 in. 7 thumbs up. So hello to everybody. All good, thanks for asking, Arnold. Hope you are too, mate. That was not a can of beer, by the way. It was a can of Aldi's finest, 0 sugar, 0 calorie turbo juice. Dave! Hello, Dave. How are you, Dave? Thanks for coming, Mick Nolan. Hello from Liverpool, Mick. Hello from just down the road from you, or just down the line from you, should I say. Good to see you over in Nitro Freaks stream the other night, Dave. Yes, Mr. T, not far away from Liverpool, says Mick. Trevor, you'll be happy to know that I'm not going to over-hassle you on Orion. I've seen too much of it. Well, that is good news. Ben, this is the future here, watching the live stream in real life. Yes, Ben is over here. Dan's been spoilt with the Orion. Dave saw the new 805 ghost train through Prestatyn yesterday. Oh, that's right, it's bi-fuel, isn't it? It swings both ways, shall we say? Moneybrook Junction, good afternoon. Just got in, sat down with a brew. Good to have you here, Moneybrook Junction. Thank you for coming along. I'm 156 Andrew, aka the Shortbread Express. Good afternoon, good evening to you, Andrew. Moneybrook Junction saw Nigel Grizzly on the way back with Lady Di on the rear. Where did you see that then? Lady Di in the back of Sir Nigel. Shortbread Express is on mac cheese and garlic bread. No brisket with that, Mr. Shortbread. That ate you off? Wow. Did say you were going to get out, didn't you, Ben? Have you? Seen quite a bit? Have you? Yeah, it's been to Prestatyn apparently. Yeah. 805. I went down there a while ago, and yeah, it is good. I keep threatening to go down there and do a live from there. I'm scared of the weather though, you never know. Oh, they changed it now, have they? Right. Right, take care. Yeah, so Ben is departing. He's been here since 1 o'clock this afternoon. Brian Morris. Hello, Brian. Thanks for coming. How are you, mate? I'm all good. Thanks for asking. I think it is. It's a V thing. Voyager with tones. Yes, thank you, Avanti. Ben just heard the Voyager from the bridge. Yes, he's back in the Palmobile. Scottish word for tonight is drukit. Translated into English is what, Andrew? Drukit. Rain. See you soon, Ben and Father Ben. Heading back to Powell Manor. Been here since 1 o'clock. That is hardcore. But you did say, didn't you, Ben? Summer holidays, you're going to be getting out. He wasn't lying. So yes, I was gonna come out last night for a late one. I was gonna come out from 8 o'clock till probably about 11. But the weather had other ideas. I am in work tomorrow, so that's why I've come out now. I'm not gonna be doing a late one tonight. Arnold caught C2C 720 yesterday and it was fast. If only you could have used the shelter. Yes. If only. If only. So, let me tell you about the shelter. It's good when you're in the shelter. But when you're in the shelter, you can't have your camera in the shelter. And electric and water don't know about you, but I find that they don't go together too well. So I decided to abandon ship. Ralph Davey, hello from South Africa. How are you, Ralph? Thanks for coming. And also, when it was raining once, when I was doing a live stream, so I had the tripod just outside the shelter, so it was getting wet through. But half of me was dry and half of me was soaked. So that's another reason. Unless it's the free electric from the 390. I was thinking about more my Osmo and my phone and my battery pack. Ben's going to be popping up a video later of what he's seen today. Look forward to that, Ben. Make sure you tag everyone in on it, Ben, so we'll get a notification. Because YouTube is very funny. Sometimes it'll give you a notification, other times it won't, even if you have rung the bell. Danny's going crew on the 2nd of August. If you want to come and aren't in work, I will have to check the rota, Dan, see what I've got planned. I have obviously work, but I've got a lot of other stuff going on at the moment as well now. But I will see and I will let you know, mate. Anything special happening in crew on the 2nd of August? How's work? Trevor says the Shortbread Express. Work, innit? Says it all. Nah, it's fine. It's going fine. Going well, mate. Go, especially when it's my day off. It's great then. $17 people in, 13 thumbs up. Good evening to everybody. Thank you for popping in. Yes, Mr. Shortbread, Bish, Bash and Boshy. Well, I've got to say, Anne is a little bit louder than normal. However, she still doesn't know the difference between platform 2 and 3. Dan says he's on holiday in the East Coast Mainline zone this week. My last full day today. Packing up to leave the caravan, go for a trip to the beach, and then a 2-hour trip home. Beach. All of me. Chilling on the beach. In the rain. Can't beat it. I've done worse. Snowstorm still trying to build a sandcastle. Yes. I have been out in torrential rain, wind, everything with my barbecue. But I do have a Picola. But as us barbecue enthusiasts say, there are 365 days in a year. Not just 2 or 3 weeks in the summer. Becomes a snow castle. Oh, Arnold, thank you so much. Arnold has sent me a love heart. Yes. Bit of manly love going on there. I like that, Arnold. The thing is, bad weather can't beat a good barbecue and a nice barbecue pork rib. Oh, amen to that. Bad weather is better for a barbecue. Bit of wind, bit of rain. Gets that moisture in your food. Thank you, Avanti. Six Zulu 87 past Weaver Junction, says Arnold. It is Zulu, isn't it, for Zed? Speaking of love, give that Pendo horn a kiss. Every day's Valentine's Day in my stream. Shortbread, spreading that love. Oh, it's going nice and slowly as well. Just crawled around that corner. Anybody know where the rest of that train's gone? We've got Kestrel joining the stream. Doors open, says Kestrel. Hello to you, thank you for coming. Dan says EWSDB have forgotten their load. And Mr. Shortbread's mummy says hello. Hello, mummy Shortbread. Moneybrook Junction, Mr. T, your relative I know is watching. Just getting him set up. Awesome. So, hello, Alan. Don't call her mummy, she's my mum. Love her to bits, says Andrew. Yes, you only get one mum. Oh, there we go. Dan's talking. Anybody up for a pizza? Dan is going on a pizza run. If anyone's interested, give Dan a shout. Dan's paying as well. Clydebridge Station. Today would have been my dad's birthday. How old would he have been today, Rob? You've got something named after your dad, haven't you, on your layout, if I remember rightly? Mr. Shortbread Express wants a garlic pizza, Dan. I'm gonna have a meat feast, please, with a bit of chili on it. 93. Happy birthday to Rob's dad. So yeah, Rob, you have got something named after your dad, haven't you? I know I know Craig has. I thought you did as well, Rob. No, I have a memorial to my dad. Oh, it's a memorial, right, okay. I knew there was something for your dad anyway. Your dad wasn't into layouts, was he? But you did put something there for him. It's not a Tesco running. Shortbread Express is not a fan of chili. Thinking me and you have got a lot in common here, Dan. Mr. Shortbread Express is asking if I like the 156. I like that video that you put where you got them uncoupling. And a few beers, Dan, and a few beers. And a bit of music. What music are you having, Dan? Bit of Andy Whitby, bit of Bounce Heaven. Or are we going a bit harder and having a bit of Scooter, bit of Jump Style? Scottish music, Proclaimers. We could have that, couldn't we? Some rock music, maybe some 90s, 2000 pop. Bit of Bon Jovi, bit of Oasis. I do believe it is nearly time to activate bush cam. For the first time tonight as well. Stop flirting with the bushes. Yes, the flirt cam. Andy Whitby rocks, says Rob. Gotta have a bit of bounce, Evan, haven't you? $3.90 from the rear. Pop in as it went past, and I could see a 350 inbound. You know what that means. Bush cam activated. Is it or isn't it? I don't think it is. Nope, it's just your normal 350. Bush cam deactivated. Is Casper getting off the train? I think Casper did. I'm actually surprised. I was expecting quite a few people to get off that train because the car park's pretty rammed. Maybe the next one from Liverpool. Only 3 people got off that one. Mayrin 49. Good evening, Trevor and everyone. Hope you're well. All good here, Mayrin. Thanks for asking. Hope you are too. We've just had the first bush cam of the evening. Rob, do you work for Wrangler? Told you, it's not the 90s anymore. It's not for me. Maybe when I was 15. Volunteer ambassador for Wrangler. Do Wrangler know? Mayman49 says, great video of the Steam Fair, Trevor. My sort of day out that. It was an incredible day out. I've got to say, I was shell-shocked when I got there. I was not expecting it to be on the scale that it was. There was everything there. It's called a Steam Fair. It was actually steam and diesel. The smell, though, was amazing. Not that the smell of pollution is good, but you know what I mean. And all those little pumps as well, little diesel pumps, and there was one lorry there which had a big diesel engine out of some sort of ship or something. And then there was also the car show that was there as well. All the military vehicles, all the old British and American military vehicles. That was pretty cool. Pretty cool. And I also found a little hidden gem there. The Warrington Engineering Railway Society, who were very kind enough to give me a tour around their yard as well. There was little 6-wheel steam engine there, the black one, British Railway one. That was hand built by the guy that was talking to, and it took him 25 years to build it, and he's built it exact to the original, just obviously scaled down. So every single part that's in that engine that he built himself is how it was in real life. He was just there. When I got there, he was emptying the firebox out. He said it had done 8 miles that day, which scaled up equivalent would have been about 100 miles. So yeah, a really good day out. And the motorbikes as well. Ken Fox Wall of Death. Wow, I was not expecting that. So I got up there into the auditorium up at the top, and then you're looking down into this giant drum, and you know that obviously crazy people on motorbikes are going to ride around them, defying gravity, or not, as it turned out to be. They're going round anyway, and then you start moving up to the top of the barrel, and then as they get right up to the top where you are, I was like, whoa! I nearly dropped my phone. I did fill my boots a little bit. And that was actually, you've seen the video of Catherine Starr then, I take it, Mayrin, where she's on the rolling road. Yes, you have actually, because you've seen a message from me on it. She was the first one to ride on the Wall of Death. So, like I say, I actually did record her doing it, but because I absolutely crapped myself, it didn't turn out very good. There are some amazing modelers producing what would probably be a lifetime work on a single model. You wouldn't expect that. I was gobsmacked. Just would not expect that. Lifetime work onto one engine. Well, I wouldn't expect that. Obviously, you do. Yeah, time well spent. Time well spent. Definitely. Mr. Shortbread Express is asking if I like Branston pickle. I do, especially on a bit of cheese. Cheese and Branston, you can't beat that. It's got to be the chunky one as well. And mature cheese. I remember wow, really? Wow, most town fairs would have had a wall of death. Wow, that's amazing. So there was a guy in America that I was talking to a couple of weeks ago. He was saying he'd been banned in America for obvious reasons. One of the performers, he was actually saying that they can't get insurance due to the nature of the act. I'm not surprised. But fair play to them. There it is. It is something else. There was one guy in a go-kart as well. Not only were they doing it on motorbikes, there was one guy did it in a go-kart. John Morgan. Hello, Trevor. Good to join you tonight. Thank you so much for coming, John. Hope you're well. I've just joined a quiet spell, John, which is common on the West Coast main line. All or nothing on this line. I was just about to ask as well, what's happened to the next stopper? But here it is. Is it or isn't it? Let's see. Let's see. I've not seen it now for a couple of weeks. 6 minutes late. Yeah, I believe so. Didn't he do it in was it 80 mile an hour? Something like that, wasn't it? He built that bike himself as well. Wow. I don't think I'd want to play with my life on something that I'd made myself. Respect to that man. Mind you, I don't think I'd want to play with my life like that, full stop, to be fair. Yep, quite a few people got off that one. A little slower Lino there. "28 people in, 18 thumbs up. Good evening to everyone. Thank you for coming. Please do press that thumbs up button. Remember, it's absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny to press it. Helps me out big time as well. So do appreciate it if you would press that thumbs up for me. Pretty please. We've got Andy, aka Hot Dog Pilot. Howdy, folks. Hello, Andy. Thanks for coming. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Oh no, sorry to hear that, Andy. Hope he's as good as can be expected. We've got the Grim Reaper joining, Mr. New Durham Junction Model Railway. Evening, Craig. How are things in Durham? He's had a bad fall. Nothing serious, I hope. Wish him a speedy recovery. Craig is all fine, isn't Peterlee? Off work tonight? Whoa, hey! Yes, Craig. They are the best days to go to work. The days off. Whoa! Whoa, Mick! Whoa! Public notice, if you don't hit the thumbs up, you will become a scouser. Shots fired. Shots fired by Mick. Guy Martin is a truck mechanic, and along with racing motorbikes, Island Man, etc., he's gone for various world records. I think he also holds the world record for a pedal cycle. Very interesting, yes indeed. Sadly, my next locomotive isn't working right. That would be a 47, I am gonna guess. Thank you, Avanti. Right down the air hole. Level with me, that was. Jumped a little bit there, I'm not gonna lie. Avanti, as always, are continuing the trend for tones. Mayrin, I'm okay, Mick. I've hit the thumbs up. Mayrin is not going to become a Scouser tonight. I am a Liverpool fan. I will take that abuse on the chin. One half of me is Scouse. The other half of me is English. As we're talking about Liverpool, the Reds go storming through the platform there. Craig. Yes, I like it. Craig with the first typo. Have you keen my 2 new 37s from a Cura scale? That is the word for tonight, is keen. Although it is with a C, so I suppose you could still say seen, I suppose. I follow Wigan. Oh my God, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. How dare you come to my stream and give me abuse? Anti-Liverpool, anti-Warrington. I'm just going to be quiet and not speak. And yes, before you say anything, I know it is not our year. No football for me, can't stand this. Whatever that is supposed to say. We were talking about football. We've moved on to rugby league now. But as a Liverpool and a Warrington fan, I don't really follow it much, you know. It's only good now and again. It takes all sorts. Yes, Warrington have done well this year against Wigan. Played 3, lost 3. Mick Nolan, never thought I'd end up living in Scousland. But they're fine apart from them calling me bloody Michael. MJ Transport, hello to you. Thank you for coming. Wigan. I was going to ask if you're all right, but you just said Wigan. No, thank you for coming. Hope you're good, pal. See some lights in the distance. What have we got coming? It's a Speedo. It's a sparking Speedo as well. You probably won't, yeah, you definitely won't be able to see it, but yeah, it's sparking away there. A little away from the driver as well. Ooh, Rob's, behave, Robbie. Whatever the train is carrying, it won't be to the Challenge Cup final for Wigan or Warrington. Shots fired at Wigan and Warrington. To be fair, Wigan did get beat by the drop goal, didn't they? Golden point. Warrington got beat because they're Warrington. But you're still right, they're not going. Oh, well, 20 times. Nothing, just wasteland now. Actually took them about 10 years to demolish Wilderspool, maybe more. I know they were using it for under 16s, I think, at one point. Yeah, I don't do rugby union. To me, it's a bit like American football. The referee's always got his whistle in the mouth, stopping the game. It's just like, let the game go. Just keep stopping all the time. Yeah, you could. The line's right behind it, isn't it? Yes. Or our line, should I say. You've got two lines that go through Warrington, haven't you? You've got the Bank Key on the main line, and then you've got the Manchester line, Central Station. The Transpennine route. Must be about 25 years ago now. I quite often went to Central Station. Friday night, up to Grimland. Just past where Mr. Grimm is. Would they have been Transpennine Express back then? Or were they Northern? Majority of the time though, they were just 4 cars on them. Occasionally they had a bit more on them. I've watched a few Aussie Rules when I was down there, enjoyed them too. That looks brutal, that does, doesn't it, Aussie Rules? So what have we got coming through in the next couple of hours? I'm going to guess, as normal, we've got 2 males in each way. Have we got a Drax running tonight? Does anybody know? I know there's one that came through last night at about 10 o'clock because I was due. Like I say, I was due to be here last night doing a late one, so I was looking out for it. I did see that the Drax came through around about 10 o'clock. Actually saw it go over the arches, to be fair. Name the only ground to host both a Rugby Union World Cup final and a Rugby League World Cup final. So the Rugby League World Cup final has been played at Old Trafford because I went there. That'd be about 20 years ago. That was New Zealand, Australia. I don't know if a Union one's been played there. But yeah, I'm going to say Old Trafford. But then again, Twickenham could have hosted a Union World Cup final. Mind you, so could that place in Scotland. What's that one in Scotland? Not Hampden, the other one. Oh, I've forgotten what it's called. Go on, I'm going to say Old Trafford. It's got to be one of 3, hasn't it? It's none of Murrayfield. That was the one I was on about. Murrayfield, yes. And it's none of those. All right. I don't know where else the Rugby League World Cup final's been played. I thought it was always Old Trafford. Oh, okay. I thought you were on about in Britain. Don't they actually play cricket there as well, don't they? you know, Edge Park in New Zealand. (1987, 1988 and 2011). Andrew, do you know who I support in the cricket? I'm going to have a guess. Is it anybody that plays against England? Won't be Scotland, because our local village team could beat Scotland. Yes, indeed, says Andrew. Speaking of cricket, I was reading the other week that they're starting up a T20 tournament over in the United States, Major League Cricket. Last time England played Scotland in a one-dayer, Scotland won. Oh, they've actually started it, have they? Oh, right, okay. One-day internationals are handlebar grips, aren't they? So yes, back on topic. Have we got a Drax coming through tonight? Someone have a look, let me know, please. I'm quite sure we'll have 2 males as normal. And we will have the stonky bins as well at some point. Scotland would do well if they played 2 goalkeepers. Ooh. Shots from Wales fired to Scotland there. I'm in England, I'm having nothing to do with that. Don't knock Scotland, we're doing quite well. Oh, okay, okay. I'm a Lancashire lad. So why do you support Warrington? So one half of me is from Bootle, and the other half of me is from Warrington. What would you do if you had £125 million? To be precise, that? Is that to the penny? I'd be happy with a tenner, to be fair. It would have to be Private Island in the sun. A lot from Charlie and Leyland. Not too far away from me. You won't like the fact that there's an entrance to a rugby ground. I've not seen that. I probably have, I just haven't noticed it. Andrew would be a mansion right next to a busy main line. We've got Mrs. M joining the stream. The Grimm's other half. Good evening, Mrs. M. Thank you for coming. Hope you're well. Mrs. M is doing pie deliveries now if anyone's hungry. Ken Mack. I was about to read something out. He retracted it. But hello, Ken. Thanks for coming. All I saw before he retracted it was Drax, and I got excited. Ah, there we go, Ken. Yes, Drax between Earlstown and Warrington. Yes. Good news, good news. We've got a Drax. Thanks, Ken. Short Red Alino. Have you ever seen a train with freight and passenger together? No, I haven't. I'm guessing you have, Mr. Shortbread. They do, don't they? Pendos seem not as many tonight. Also, not as quick. I thought with you asking, Andrew, that you were going to say you had. All right, get your guesses in. How many do we think is on the Drax tonight? I think it was 25 last time, wasn't it, Arnold? If I remember rightly. Wow, it's nearly time for bush cam again. That's flown by, that has. Five, 10 minutes away. Indeed it does, Mr. Shortbread. Time flies when you're having fun. That's why it drags when you're at work. Oh, Ken Mack. Drax could be double header. Could be a double header. 56 and 60. That would be nice. Where have you seen that, Ken? McNolan, I see 66. What, on Drax, Mick? I was thinking it would be rare. Would be nice though. Let's hope it's not like the 18-car Speedolino. Yeah, get locking, guys. See what's working the Drax. Can see it on one of the rail webcam sites. Oh, let's hope, let's hope. 66553 Freightliner doesn't say it's the Drax. Well, Arnold is, I think that's best here, is it? Last we heard it was near Warrington. Right. Yep, not too far away. Not too far away. Platform 2. Yeah, we should have them both pretty soon, shouldn't we? I see lights in the distance. Is this a speedo or is this the pre-bush cam? Sorry, is this the pre-bush cam speedo or is it the stopper? Very rarely. Very rarely. It's usually when there's a crossover. Yes, it is time to activate bush cam. Bush cam activated. Is it or isn't it? What do you think? Hang on. Can't see it yet. Nope. got a little bit worried then. I heard the announcement for platform 2. It's a speedo. It's a speedo. Bush cam deactivated. Alan Wynn. Good evening, Alan. Thanks for coming up. You good? Sorry for being late. Just had dinner. Alan says hi, everybody. Don't apologise for being late. Thank you so much for being here. May not be a double header after all. Gutted. Freightliner will be there shortly. It's on the move, says Mick. Thank you for that, Mick. Oh, proper food there, Alan. Pie and chips. Meat and potato, Al. Steak. Oh, yeah, even better. Steak pie. Yes. Love a bit of steak. We got the Ridges joining. Hello, Ridges. Thanks for coming. Hope you're good, mate. When is the next one? I can see it in the distance, Ridges. I can see it in the distance. And as I'm saying that, Mr. Flymo is joining. Good evening, Flymo. Thanks for coming. And the one that's coming is the Freightliner. So here you go, Ridges. Here it is. Or what's it pulling? Is it the Tesco Express? Whoa, that was tornado and a half. That nearly knocked me off my feet. It's a good job I haven't got any hair, otherwise I'd have lost it all. Sorry if that was shaky, but nothing I could have done with that one. That was a wild one indeed. It certainly was, Adam. Hey, look who's in the chat. It's the Flying Vixen. Hello, Amy. How are you? Thanks for coming. We had a big Team Red go through earlier on. Surely they must give tones when flying through to give people warning. I think that's Anne's job. But then again, Anne doesn't know what platform trains are going through these days. Mick says GB Rail Freight heading to you. 56083690056. William Beveridge. New one on me. Amy's not been on the mail for a while. She's concentrating on her 66 work. And we only give tones if we see someone over the island line. Oh, you've given the secret away there, Amy. Steve Smith. Good evening, Steve. How are you, mate? Thanks for coming. Oh, someone else on pie and chips. Yes, Steve. That's it, over the yellow line. Tones first, safety second. I know the score. Or if there is a whistle board before the platform. Right. That can be arranged, Amy. Oh, Steve was on a steak pie as well. Steve and Alan, living like kings, eating proper food. Steak pie and chips. Get Network Rail, put one on. Yeah, you'll ask them, but you'll still be waiting in 3 years for it. Look at how they are fixing this tannoy system here. They turn the volume up, I'll give them that. It's not mentoring, it's moderating. I said that last week, didn't I? On about Amy's moderator. I knew what I meant. Yes, what Alan said, everybody. What Alan said. Mentoring's going well. My new one is fab. Does he let you tone away? Does anyone remember the steam pies usually cast run by Italian families? No, I don't. I see a 66 moving. I reckon should pass you around 29 minutes out of Scouse Guess GB rail freight. I think he will let me tone. He loved the railway. Oh, well, in that case, it is going well, isn't it? If you were going to say he doesn't let you tone, I was going to say it's not going very well then, is it? But obviously it is. Tell him we all love him, Amy. Tell him we all hate him, Amy. He's an ex-police officer. I won't. Steve's asking how many hours to go before going solo. You need to get 150 hours. Not long. Time for a quick one first, isn't there? Mail at Hartford. Time to get those messages charged up, ready. Yes, we've got a speedo coming round the bend now. I can see the mail's lights in the distance. There's the speedo, and yes, I can see the mail in the distance. About time all the trains had musical air horns. Like Del Boy in that episode of Only Fools with those doorbells. Right, the middle, and it looks like it's pulling up. Stuart, St Mary Church Model Railway, hello to you, thanks for coming. How are you, mate? Hope you're doing well. Just in time, we've got Royal Mail just pulling up in the loop ahead. We've got 37 people in the stream, 29 thumbs up. Good evening to everybody, thank you for coming. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Don't forget, please press that like button. It's absolutely free, does not cost you a penny. And it does a lot for me. So I do appreciate it if you would press that thumbs up if you are just joining. If you've already done it, thank you very much. We do have Royal Mail sat in the distance, waiting to come through. Arnold says Drax has passed Weaver Junction. The mail is Peter Howarth CBE, says Mick. Stuart says he gets a close-up of Royal Mail trains in London. Drax is sitting at Weaver Junction, says Adam. 325008, says Amy. And Amy has been behind the wheel of that one as well. Top speed on that train, on that unit, Amy? 100, is it? £100 mph is the speed for the mail. Alan's had an idea when I don't plant something in the bush. So when I'm doing bush cam, we can see how it's coming on. It's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Let's decorate Acton Bridge. What do you think I should plant? We are at the end of July, so it would be autumn. Something autumny. You're ready for autumn? Just come round the bend, I can see it. Yes, goes through platform 1, indeed it does. That was a car horn. But you knew that. Oh, it's smoking in the distance. Yes, Arnold. Yes, Adam. Drax. 60056, I think it was. Debranded. Needs a paint job. Yes, mail is on the move. Sparking away. Mail! Merci. When you go solo, Amy, get me a cab pass. I promise I won't do a live stream. Promise. tell them, I'll advertise them. Say how good they are. Get a box of wildflower seeds that will grow. It will also help the wildlife. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Okie dokie dokie. Let's do some conservation work, helping the wildlife. Amy says, my company have said they would like to work with me on social media, so maybe I can get things going with them. Oh, interesting. Nice. Please do, Amy. Please do. That would be a good live stream. I'm sure quite a few people would enjoy that. Oh, no, not at all. No messing with His Majesty's mail. Here's one for him, Amy. Because it'd probably be quite a popular stream, that one. We could do donos to the railway children or something like that. I know that's Network Rail's charity. I'm sure DB support that, do they? Or do they have their own? I know all big companies have their own charity, don't they? No, Amy driving, me just sat next to her chatting away as normal. We could. I know they do something with Martin House lately. It's worth a shot, worth a shot. And that way they will, they'll know that it's not for me. Your vlogs, Amy. Gotta be your vlogs. They did well. Obviously, before you do them, you need to make sure what you're saying is appropriate for them. You've still got them though. You've just got them as private. I do hope. Too-flate. New word for you there from the Dictionary of Trav. Too late. Runners coming out of Crewe. Yeah, absolutely. Day in the life. Day in the life of the Flying Vixen. That's what we want you to do, Amy. people Mr. T is going into business. Watch, laugh out loud. He will forget us little people. Never, never in a million years. Both, by the way. Never will I be going into business, and never will I forget the people that support me. Who was that just said that? I can't remember his name now. Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Tracking a loco for a week. Where it's been, how far it's travelled, all that, yeah. How much fuel it's used, how much CO2 it's kicked out. Actually, no, better not. not on the emission ones. End up with Just Stop Oiling knocking on Amy's door. Amy's been barricaded in by Just Stop Oil. Samuel Smith. Hello, Trevor. How are you today? I am good. Thanks for asking, Samuel. Hope you are too. Thanks for stopping by, mate. Yes, thank you, Avanti. Toning away. Protesters on the track, that'll be the next one. I wouldn't have thought so. I wouldn't have thought so, because that is illegal. Mr. T, shh. Just Stop Oil, know where you are. Good thing is if they turn up, push them in front of something. Yes, I think we will be pretty safe when it comes to those idiots and disruption on the railways. Yeah, but whereas they're getting arrested and probably just like a little slap on the wrist, trespassing on a railway is up to £1,000 fine, is it? I'm sure you can even face prison, can't you? Not sure, but I know it's up to £1,000 fine if you're on the railways, isn't it? And with all the rubbish that they've been causing, I'm sure that they would fine them as heavily as they possibly could. Samuel Smith, do you know who the Angel of Crew is? Yes, indeed, you do. Know her very well. And her husband, Rachel and Sean. We've got a Speedo inbound. Another one. Oh, pretty close together then, pair. Who was it who was saying earlier? They seem very few and far between. Like buses, them things. You don't see any for a while, and then you get two within a space of a couple of minutes. 66303 has just passed Winsford, says Arnold. Thank you for that. Samuel says you are very close to the edge. You might want to move back. I am on this side of the line. Literally, I'm there. That is the platform edge. Arnold says, second mail has left Warrington. Yes, indeed. Another mail. Trevor, trains are not buses unless you bring back the pacer. I'm sure you knew fully well, Mr. Shortbread, what I was referring to. But you're right, yes. A train is not a bus. It might be the camera trying to make you look like a naughty guy. No. One thing I don't agree with is people not following safety rules. They are there for a reason. And the last thing I want to do is have an argument with a Speedolino at 125 mile an hour because I know that I'm not going to win. That's only when they're going fast. I bet you can guess what they're called when they're going slow. Yes, indeed. Unless you were Spider-Man. Samuel. You catch on quick, pal. Yes, indeed. They're a slower Lino. Mayrin isn't the mail depot in Warrington. Across the track and under the bridge from the old steam shed. I wouldn't know the answer to that one. Arnold. Or Amy, rather. Amy, you've been there. (66303) is at Hartford. Thank you, Arnold. We've got a shed coming through. Something approaching without info Crusade. Hartford now. I do believe this is a 66. An XDRS. The mail shed is just before Warrington Bank Quay. Anthony McDonald. Sorry, I did not see that you were in the chat. I hope you're doing well, mate. Thank you for coming. Fastalino, Slowalino, I can't say what I call them when they're on strike. Strikalino. Yes, do apologise for not saying hello to you. I didn't see you. But you're just in time for a shed. Wow, the turbulence has certainly gone up a notch or two tonight. That's another one that nearly enough. Wow, the turbulence has certainly gone up tonight. That's another one that nearly knocked me off my feet. $14 containers and 14 flats. Oh, you counted that quick. That's what it sounded like, didn't it, Andrew? Yes, I was speaking Scottish then, if anyone didn't notice. Andrew did. Adam noticed as well. There are a few photos of a Dallam shed on 8 something site, folks. Desiccation? 8 desiccation, is it? Never heard of it, can't even pronounce it. Then again, I can't even talk properly tonight, can I? Peno from Glasgow coming with mail behind it. Oh, yeah. Eight-day association. Thank you for that, Anthony. Next train at platform 3 does not stop here. Try to get a two-tone. Please stand in front of the yellow line and pray. What are we praying for? Are we praying for a tone? Are we praying for my safety? Are we praying for me not getting arrested? Yeah, we're just playing for a tone, aren't we? Okay, no problem. No, as I said earlier, safety is there for a reason. It must be observed. Sorry, not sorry. Shh. Got lights in the distance at Hartford. And we got a shout out for platform 2. There is the Speedo just coming around the bend. Yes, we'll be all right here because we've got something coming from Hartford now. I think that's a Speedo as well. It is indeed. Pendo crossover. Double Alino there. (1949) to Liverpool, delayed by 11 minutes. Birds is all I can hear, Samuel, in the background. The occasional sound of a car driving over the bridge. And that one that just went past didn't sound too healthy at all. Mail has just passed Weaver Junction. Thank you for that. Samuel can hear a luggage bag. Definitely no one here. I'm the only one here. And I am luggage-less. Luggage? Luggage-less. Andrew, freight due, roughly 30 minutes. Samuel, I've allowed you are funny. Thank you. This could be the second mail. Come around the bend as its lights sparking away as well. Yes, Arnold, second mail. Another red worm. Flymo with the mail. That was another long one. Another long red worm. Yeah, we do love the mail train here, don't we, guys? Especially when you know who is behind the wheel. Which doesn't happen at all these days. Samuel says now there should be a freight train. Wave and see if he or she does any tones. Unlikely. Unlikely. Quite reluctant to give tones late on. Unless, of course, you break safety rules, which I am not doing. We've got 30 people and 34 thumbs up. I do appreciate everyone joining me tonight. I am in work tomorrow, unfortunately, so I am going to be shooting off after the next two stoppers. And if that freight's not too far away after that, then maybe I will hang around for them. Mix as we've got the stonky ones coming. Do you have to complete 150 hours on each type before going solo? Or is it just with a certain company? Yes, the stonky ones. I think Dan's gone now as well. It was Dan that was doing the stonk. That was a song in the late 90s, that, wasn't it? The stonk. Wasn't it for, was it Lenny Henry? Comic Relief. Let's stonk to the rhythm of the honky stonk, or something like that, wasn't it? Yes, I know. You didn't know I couldn't sing. To the rhythm of the honky conk, was it? Anyway. I can see the headlights in the far distance of Narnia. So can I. Got a speedo from the rear. We've got a shed with the stonky ones pulling up in front. No, it's not pulling up. It's definitely coming through. Hold your noises. Jesus Christ, Trevor, sort your teeth out. Hold your noise. Hold your noses. I'm gonna shut up and be quiet. Oh yes, the pink one, the loud one, and the smelly one. Okay, so I was saying earlier on, literally 10 minutes ago, that they are reluctant to give tones at this time of night. I was wrong. Again. Anthony says, you mean stinky? No, definitely stonky. I can still smell them now as well. The pongy pink one. Fly on my phone. Go away. Thank you. We've got Orion at 20:43. I will be gone by then, Samuel. I'm waiting for these stoppers. Going to have one more dabble on the old bush cam. And then I am departing. Back to Stubbs Manor. Probably be shortly after 8. I believe one of the stoppers has been delayed. One at Winsford, very late. Yes, I heard Anne saying before, the one to Liverpool is 11 minutes behind. I am not doing another live tomorrow. No, I'm back in work tomorrow. What day is it today? Because I work shift work, I never know what day of the week it is. It's Thursday, isn't it? Yes, it is. When I'm in work, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, it'll be the middle to end of next week that I'll be back out. I work in a bakery. Operating the machinery. Amy used to live in Northwich. Are you from Northwich, or were you just there for a while, Amy? $14 minutes is the time delay now. It has increased. I do not know if Rachel's doing a live tonight. The only thing I can suggest is make sure that you ring the notification bell. And then when she does go live, you will know straight away. Amy, there for a while. I used to live with an ex-partner. No comment. Yes, Samuel. I've already sung once tonight, so I'm not singing it. Yes, we are no more. That was like 3 years ago. Maybe now watch Northwich Victoria. A couple of times played Chorley at Chorley. Yes, I've watched Northwich Victoria a lot of times over the years. I don't think I went to Chorley. 16 minutes now. It has increased even more. Do believe though that Northwich Victoria beat Chorley 2-1 in 2015, 2016, when they had a decent FA Cup run. I think, I could be wrong. I'm sure they played Chorley and beat them 2-1 at Chorley. Yes, Mick, we do have a stopper inbound. We also have one that has been delayed as well. Oh, speaking of which, when you say inbound, You actually meant inbound, inbound. Squeaky brakes. Wave at the driver. I actually can't see the drivers in the 350s because of the way that they're you know, they've got the thing, oh, where the, you know, the thing, you know what I mean. Yeah, it was definitely an FA Cup game. I know that. Yeah, the walkway where they join when they couple up. So the driver sits to one side of it. That's why you can't see. Whatever Adam just said. Two big windows on the 66s. Obviously on a Pondo. Really, I'm struggling tonight, aren't I? On the Pendo, rather. It's just one great big sloping window, isn't it? Samuel, what type of tripod have you got? I have got a cheap £2.50 steel one that's probably the same age as me from a charity shop. And on top of that tripod, I have got a DJI Osmo something, which my phone is mounted to. It just, all it's got on it, it just says 2000, that's it. Like I say, it's something that I got from a charity shop. Obviously, someone was just throwing it away because it's not brilliant. I can see lights in the distance. I think it is the last one for the evening. I am going to activate bush cam for the last time. Bush cam activated. Yes. Yes, Alan. We need those seeds. Right here, in front of this little boxy thing. Oh no, we've got more stonky ones, says Mick. How far away are they? How far away are they? Six 66076. Yeah, how far? How long? How long? Let me know. Two stonky wonkies, both at 8:15. I'm staying until the end, so thank you, Trevor, for the live stream, and all the best to everyone. Take care. You too, Mayron, says Samuel. Thank you for that. So we've got just under 10 minutes for the stonky one. Arnold, can you confirm? Flymo, can you confirm? Approaching Weaver Junction. Okay. Thank you for that. Yes, okay. I will make this one the very last one. And nobody, please, nobody say, oh, you got this coming 10 minutes after that. Not happening. This is definitely 100% last one. So, ladies, gentlemen, and Andrew, while we wait for this one, I will say my goodbyes, say my thank yous. Obviously, I do appreciate everyone stopping by, spending time. One coming in from Liverpool might go through first. Okay, no problem. Yes, Alan. Alan. Thank you so much for the little dono there for the plants. You got a nice £5 dono. Do appreciate that, Alan. Right. I'm on it. Next week, wildflower seeds are going down. courtesy of Mr. Alan Wynne. Do you want me to bring a little trowel with me as well? Yes, I'll just bring some, you can just throw it down, throw some water on them, and then let nature run its course. And again, given the weather we've been having recently, there's probably not much need for water. Yes, you noticed it as well, Stuart. I noticed it. Late Tona wasn't even waving. That was because I wasn't expecting it. But yes, thank you, Avanti, for that. The late attempted two-tone. Samuel, thank you so much for that. Nice guy, good train spotter, good live streamer. Do appreciate that, thank you so much. One coming from Liverpool to Crewe. Both freights. Probably won't need any water. It is the summer, true. Very true. Samuel, I wish I could donate like £10. But yeah, no, I can't. Hey, don't need to donate. You don't need to. The fact that you're here, throwing them thumbs ups in, that is more than enough. Obviously, when a donation comes through, I really do appreciate it. It means the world. Helps me out big time. Allows me to put juice in the car. Yes, Freightliner coming through first. You should use the bish bash bosh. We do use it. Well, I don't. Other people say it and then I just read it out. Like I have done there. Right, this is it. Last one. Not very bright ones though, I'll say that. Sparks. Stop it! Okay, I'll wait. Yes, and lovely 90, yes, Stuart, indeed. Is it moving now, the stonky one? Ben Powell, I am back and the video is out. Ben's video is up. If anyone is interested, we're all interested, Ben. Every one of us. Share. You are a moderator, Ben. Do share it in the stream. Or if anybody else wants to do that, please feel free. Ben's been here since 1 o'clock this afternoon. Till shortly after I arrived. I don't know, maybe I smell or it's something said, I don't know. I do apologise, Ben. Arnold says it's only a single 90. What are you referring to, Arnold? What's just gone through, or have we got another one coming through? Don't normally get a 90 pull in the bins. Bin train's just past Weaver Junction. What, and that's a 90 as well? A speedo coming from behind. Yeah, I thought it would be a shed as well, Arnold. Speedolino, giving the tonalinos. I can see headlights in the distance as well. They are, Arnold. Avanti are definitely the best for the tones. They are the toniest. Yes, Samuel, toniest. That is a word from the dictionary of Trev. This is it, 100% now. I've said that 3 times, 4 times now, but this is 100%. The last one. It's a shed. It's the stonky one. It's the last one. It's a bright one. Turn your main beam off. Whoa! So yes, that is it. That is the last one for tonight. It was a smelly one. It was a long one. It was a squealy one. And it's the last one. So until next week, I'm going to love you and leave you. Wish you all a very, very good night. Hope everybody has a cracking rest of the week and a good weekend. Alan, thank you so much for the flowers. Doesn't sound right, that. I will get them growing next week. But yes, thank you so much for everyone being in. See you all very, very soon. Good night.